think of something that you like but wish you didn't like?
Jaffa cakes.
Jaffa cakes. Perfect. And as you think of how much you like Jaffa cakes, do you have a picture?
Yes.
Perfect. Is it black and white or colour?
Colour.
Is it near or far?
Yeah.
Is it bright or dim?
Right.
Where's the location of that picture?
Right here.
So right kind of beside your mouth, yes? And the size of that picture?
It's about that big.
About that big, yeah. Okay, and is it associated or dissociated?
Associated.
Is it focused or defocused?
Focused.
Is that focus changing or steady?
Steady.
Is it framed or panoramic?
Framed.
And is it movie or still?
Still.
And are there any sounds that are important?
Just a crackling when I'm
Crackling.
opening it.
Crackling of the opening, yeah? And where's the location of that crackling sound?
Here in my left ear.
Yeah, left ear. And does it come in the direction from your left ear?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's external.
Yes.
Is it loud or soft?
Loud.
And are there any feelings that are important?
Yeah. Rub my
What are,
tummy. Yeah.
right, okay, what are those feelings?
Salivating.
Salivating.
Makes me feel good. Happy.
Happy. And location? Did you just point to
Stomach.
stomach?
Yeah, definitely.
Anywhere else?
No.
Right, perfect. And the size of that?
Oh, it's quite big.
Quite big. Does that have a shape at all?
Round.
Round. And the intensity of that feeling?
10.
10. Perfect. Cool. Clear the screen now. Yeah? So
Yeah.
again, just quite quickly, eliciting the submodalities of the thing that you like. So now, can you think of something which is similar, so similar in terms of food, but which you absolutely dislike?
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. You just want to make sure you're not kidding on with me. When's the last time you had a Brussels sprout?
At least 12, 15 years.
12, 15 years, okay. And if I offered you a Brussels
No,
sprout?
thank you.
Okay, perfect. So I really do, I'm convinced that you don't like Brussels
No.
sprouts. Perfect. So as you think of how much you dislike Brussels sprouts, do you have a picture?
Yes.
Okay, and is that black and white or colour?
It's colour.
Colour, and is it near or far?
It's far. It's
Far.
way over there.
Way over there.
Yeah, behind me, don't want to see it.
Okay, don't want to see it, so it's behind, so in terms of location as well. Is it bright or dim?
It's dim.
Dim. Okay, and in terms of location again, it's behind you, but I take it it's over to your
It's to my right.
to your right. Perfect. And the size of that picture?
It's quite small.
Quite small. And is it associated or dissociated?
Dissociated.
And is it focused or defocused?
Defocused.
Is that focus changing or steady?
Steady.
Is it framed or panoramic?
Panoramic.
And is it movie or still?
Still.
Okay, and are there any sounds important with this?
Not really. Kind of a sloppy sound,
Sloppy,
actually.
okay, sloppy. And the location of that sloppy sound?
It's to my right.
To your right?
A bit behind me.
Right and behind. And the direction, is it again coming from behind you then?
Yes.
And it's external. Is it loud or soft?
It's quite loud.
Quite loud. Okay, and are there any feelings that are important with this?
Yeah, I feel sick.
Sick, yeah, okay.
Green.
Green. Sounds nice. And the location of that feeling?
It's in my stomach.
And stomach.
It's in my throat too.
And throat, okay. And the size of that feeling?
Oh, it's huge.
Huge.
Yeah.
And the shapes, that have any shape?
No, it just it takes everything over. It's
Everything,
over, yeah.
like, everything over. And the intensity, how intense is that feeling?
Oh, 11.
11. Perfect. Okay, so thank you very much, sir. So again, I listed the submodalities of the thing that you like, which is Jaffa cakes, and I listed the submodalities of the Brussels sprouts. So what we're going to do is a contrastive analysis. So if you've been following along, you could do that as well. Quite a lot of changes here. Okay, so because the result that we're looking for is to change how you feel about the Jaffa cakes, we're going to use the Jaffa cakes picture. Does that make sense? So we'll actually be asking you now, can you bring back that picture of when you think of how much you like Jaffa cakes? Get that picture back. Perfect. So, and now I'm going to tell you what to do to change this, okay? So, I want it still to be colour, but instead of being near, I want you to push it far. Okay? And I want you to also, so let's just do the location as well, I want you to push it far, but actually push it behind you to the right. So push that picture to the exact same location where that Brussels sprouts picture was. Done that?
Yeah.
Okay? And instead of it being bright, I want you to turn it down so it's dim.
Yeah,
Okay? And again, instead of it being big, I want you to actually adjust the size so the picture's actually quite small. Okay? And I want you to now step out of the picture, so you're now seeing your body in the picture dissociated. Okay? And that focus, I want you to make it defocus now. and it's still, the focus is still steady in terms of overall, and instead of it being framed, I want you to get rid of that frame and make it panoramic.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. And again, we're keeping it as a still.
Yeah.
And the sounds here, that original crackling of the opening of it, I want you to replace that now with that sloppy sound.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. So again, looking at the changes in facial expressions.
Yeah.
And again, instead of coming from the left ear, I want you to hear it now come from behind your right ear.
Okay.
Perfect. And again, it's coming from behind you, it's external. But instead of being loud, I want you to turn the volume up because it's going to be quite loud now.
Yeah. Okay.
You got that?
Yeah.
Perfect. And again, those feelings, before you had those feelings of salivating, the good feeling, that happy feeling, I want you to replace those feelings with that sick feeling.
Yeah.
And that, whatever that green feeling is, perfect. And it's still in your stomach, but this time it's in your stomach, but also in your throat. You got that? Okay? And instead of it being, quite big, I want you to make that feeling huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, perfect. And again, instead of circular, it's just that kind of like, it's that everywhere kind of feeling, yeah, that shapes like everywhere. And I want you to even take that intensity. I know you can see you're not liking it, but I want you to turn up that intensity even more.
Oh god.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Just slightly more, you okay? Perfect, just to make it really intense. And I want you to keep all those changes the same now. And you know the way that Tupperware makes that noise when it goes, so keep all those changes, and I'm going to lock in those pictures, sounds and feelings. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Perfect. And give yourself a bit of a shake.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So what are you doing tonight?
Studying.
Studying.
Yeah.
That's the best
Got
answer
to
that
do my
I've heard.
test.
Fantastic. I would have been having words if you were saying you're going out partying.
No, I
Which is
can't
great.
do that.
So now let me ask you,
Yeah.
what do you feel about that old thing that you like? So what was it we were working on?
I want to say Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, okay. So Jaffa cakes,
Jaffa
Jill, yeah?
cakes.
So interesting, quite, Brussels sprouts came into your mind, you thought about it there. So
Mm.
even thinking about Jaffa cakes, how do you feel about that now?
I feel a bit sick.
You feel a bit sick?
Yeah.
Okay.
They look a bit green.
They look a bit green.
Yeah.
So if I was to have a Jaffa cake here and offer you a
Yeah.
Jaffa cake,
Yeah.
would you be tempted to eat it?
Not really.
Not really?
No.
So again, I want you to imagine, yeah? Because remember, your unconscious mind can't tell the difference between imagination and reality until we buy some Jaffa cakes to really test it. I want you to imagine actually kind of, do you know like when you open that packet out? So imagine
Yeah.
you're,
Oh, that's kind of sloppy now.
it's kind of sloppy now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't like that.
So what if you're going to have tea and the only thing was Jaffa cakes?
Yeah, I'd have to leave it alone.
You'd have to leave it
Yeah.
alone?
No, no.
Fantastic.
Not
Okay, so well done and round of applause.
Thank you.